Many people believe you need money to make money, but that's one of the biggest myths in the financial world. The truth is money doesn't always go to those who need it most or work the hardest. Instead, it flows to those who understand how the financial game is played. While you're saving up, others are multiplying their wealth without spending a cent of their own. Today we'll break down the rule the wealthy use to build fortunes from scratch, and how you can start applying it right now. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, only discovered this rule when he was broke. Once he started applying it, his life changed forever. If you don't learn this today, you could spend years working for money that will never be enough. The rich don't use their own money, they use other people's money. Until you understand this, you'll always be a beginner. Let's open your eyes to the real path to wealth and how you can start your journey. Leverage is the system that shatters the myth that you need money to invest. It shows you how to get capital, multiply it, and build wealth from scratch. Once you learn this, you'll have no more excuses. Successful people don't see failure as a roadblock, they see it as a stepping stone to wealth. Robert Kiyosaki turned his fear of failure into a multi-million-dollar fortune, and you can too by understanding and using leverage. Kiyosaki once said, "Only lazy people use their own money." This statement comes from his experience raising capital. Today there are many ways to get money like crowdfunding, but back then he had to learn how to fund projects without his own resources. His mentor always said, "Never say you can't afford something. That's just an excuse." Those who settle instead of seeking solutions end up stuck in poverty. Anyone can break out of scarcity by learning how to build wealth. Kiyosaki's poor dad, despite his PhD, blamed his lack of wealth on his kids, but the real problem was his mindset. Meanwhile, his rich dad taught him that wealth isn't about having money, it's about knowing how to get it. Most people want security and a steady paycheck, passing that mindset to the next generation. But true financial intelligence comes from learning how to raise capital without using your own money. From a young age, Kiyosaki learned that saying, "I can't afford this," was off limits. Instead of making excuses, he looked for solutions. This shift in mindset allowed him to build businesses from scratch without spending a dime of his own money. Now that you understand why thinking you need money to make money is a trap, it's time to change your approach and learn the rules of the game. Let's dive into the leveraged wealth method, a proven system used by top investors and entrepreneurs to build wealth from nothing. There are 8 strategic steps to making money without using your own capital. If you apply these principles, you'll spot opportunities, secure smart financing, and build a system that grows your money without needing a lot of cash to start. First step is to protect your money like a real investor. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep and multiply. Many people make fortunes, but few know how to protect and grow them. The difference between those who build lasting wealth and those who lose it all comes down to one thing: protection. Let's look at the 3 fatal mistakes that destroy fortunes. Mistake 1: thinking you can spend more just because you're making more. Many people raise their lifestyle instead of building wealth, ending up back where they started. Mistake 2: not diversifying and putting all your eggs in one basket. Relying on a single business or client is risky. Mistake 3: failing to protect your money with smart strategies like ignoring taxes and legal risks. Play the wealth game seriously, you need a financial safety net. This not only helps your money grow but also keeps you safe from heavy taxes, crises, and bad decisions. Diversify your income streams, don't rely on just one source. Create multiple streams through investments, businesses, and passive income. That way, if one fails, the others support you. Rich people don't keep money in personal accounts. They use companies, trusts, and legal setups to cut taxes and protect their wealth. If you're not doing this, you're basically giving your money away to the system. Use legal structures to shield your assets and ensure your wealth is safe from unnecessary risks. The path to wealth is paved with strategic reinvestment. If you spend everything you make, you're ruining your financial future. Top investors always reinvest a portion of their earnings into assets that create new income streams. The goal is to make your money work for you, not the other way around. Rich don't just protect their money, they grow it strategically so it multiplies without extra work. Most people think the only way to make more is by working longer hours, but the wealthy know there's a smarter path: smart leverage. If you've learned to use other people's money, now's the time to use that capital wisely to speed up your wealth building. Top investors and entrepreneurs use 3 main types of leverage. First, financial leverage, using money from banks or investors to buy assets that generate passive income. Second, leverage systems, automating processes so money keeps coming in even when you're not around. Third, leverage people, delegating tasks and building a skilled team so you can focus on strategy and growth. Start by figuring out where you can use outside capital to grow fast, whether it's in real estate, business, or investments. Automate processes so your income doesn't rely on your time. Build a team or form partnerships to boost your results. Financial leverage is what separates those who take decades to get rich from those who achieve financial freedom in just a few years. Rich people don't run from risk, they learn to handle it smartly. Many people stop investing because they're afraid of losing money, but avoiding risk is actually the biggest risk of all. The difference between those who build wealth and those stuck in mediocrity isn't avoiding risk, but knowing how to manage it right. There are 3 types of people when it comes to financial risk. First, those who avoid risk and prefer the safety of a steady paycheck. Second, those who take reckless risks, treating money like a gamble. Third, those who manage risk strategically, investing wisely, protecting their capital, and maximizing returns. The goal is to be in the third group. Manage risk like the big investors, you need to know the rules of the game. Never invest in something you don't fully understand. Always have an exit plan to minimize losses. Diversify your investments, never put all your money into one asset. Use financial protection like insurance and legal strategies to minimize losses. The real risk is not being prepared. The golden rule of money is simple: without control, there's no wealth. It's not about living in fear or gambling blindly, but being strategic. Poor people avoid risk and never get ahead. Average folks take risks without planning and lose everything. The rich calculate, manage, and turn risks into opportunities for growth. Money doesn't disappear, it just changes hands. The key is knowing where it is and how to pull it towards you. Some people always seem to have money while others struggle. That's because money is always moving through businesses, investments, and opportunities. Your goal is to develop the skill to capture it. Money goes to those who offer effective solutions to common issues. Every unmet need is a business opportunity. If you spot a pain point and come up with an innovative fix, the money will naturally come to you. Companies like Uber and Airbnb didn't invent transportation or lodging, but they changed the way these needs are met. Certain industries constantly handle large sums of money, like real estate, tech, online education, and financial markets. Spotting these sectors lets you find opportunities even without your own capital. Money also flows in networks of people who already have it. If your current circle doesn't offer opportunities, it's time to expand your network. Connecting with entrepreneurs, investors, and business owners can open doors to new ways of accessing capital and profitable business models. If you want money to start flowing to you, you need to shift your mindset. Instead of asking, "How can I make more money?" start asking, "Where is the money and how can I tap into its flow?" Opportunities are everywhere, but only those who know how to spot them can take advantage without needing their own money. The real problem isn't a lack of money, but a lack of vision to recognize assets and opportunities that bring in income without upfront investment. The market is full of untapped chances if you know how to identify them. Not all assets have a fixed, non-negotiable price. Many people who own property, businesses, or products need quick cash and are open to deals. If you can spot assets with growth potential and get them through financing, partnerships, or flexible agreements, you can take control without investing your own money. There are ways to make money without putting in big sums upfront. Models like affiliate marketing let you sell other people's products or services and earn commissions without needing inventory or a big initial investment. Connect with people who need what you have to offer and create win-win solutions. Money isn't just about what you own, it's about what you can negotiate. Instead of asking how to get money to invest, start asking where the hidden value is that you can tap into without using your own cash. Develop the skill to spot and negotiate value in every opportunity. You don't need to take money out of your own pocket to start building wealth. Banks, investors, and funding platforms are always looking for opportunities to put money in and get good returns. If you create a solid, low-risk proposal, you can get that capital without investing your own cash. Most important thing isn't how much money you have right now, but your ability to show that your idea or asset has potential to make money. Other people's money is available, but it only goes to those who can build trust and add value. Partnerships, crowdfunding, and strategic loans are all ways to attract capital. Having money isn't enough, you have to multiply it. Many people get into debt because they don't structure their investments smartly. The secret is creating a system where money works for you repeatedly and sustainably. Automate, delegate, and scale up what's already working to create a machine that keeps making money nonstop. Real financial growth isn't about making money just once, but about smartly reinvesting it so it multiplies without relying on your initial capital. Use the profits you make to buy more assets, improve your systems, and expand your income streams. Smart investors follow the infinite return principle, reinvesting profits while keeping their original capital safe. Best strategy is to diversify by putting money into different opportunities that generate income automatically. To grow without relying on your own cash, invest in automated businesses, cash-flowing real estate, or new ventures funded by investors. Every choice should bring you closer to financial independence, so you don't have to trade your time for money. For example, an investor buys a property with financing, rents it out to generate income, and uses that cash flow to buy another property without spending their own money. By repeating this cycle, they build a portfolio of assets that grows on its own. The ultimate goal isn't just to build wealth, but to create a system where your money multiplies without you having to be hands-on. With this method, you can break free from the scarcity mindset and reach a level of financial freedom where money stops being a worry. The key is to keep reinvesting, diversifying, and optimizing your wealth systems so your money keeps working for you, not the other way around. Nothing in your life will change if you don't change. It doesn't matter how many videos you watch or books you read, success isn't a stroke of luck, it's a choice. The difference between those who build wealth and those stuck in scarcity isn't talent or money, it's the ability to take massive, immediate action. You have the knowledge and the power, now's the time to use it. Make that call, start that project, write that proposal, take that first step. Money doesn't come to those who just wait around. It goes to people who chase it with purpose, face it with courage, and shape it with smarts. Are you going to watch your life from the sidelines or dive into the deep waters of your own potential? If you've made it this far, this isn't a coincidence, it's a sign. Like Tony Robbins says, it's in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Decide now to stop living like a victim and start living like the main character in your story. The path to wealth is open. Will you take it?